Okay, hello. Welcome to Friday, the 2nd of September for this recap of last night's absolutely amazing webinar by ASHMUFAREH. Whilst I have the platform, and before we go any further, a very happy birthday to my wife, Jane. It is her birthday today, and I could not let this opportunity to be live and to let it go by without wishing a happy birthday. So let's crack on. 3 words I have for you today, and that is start your engines. Now, if I seem a little bit excited today, it is because, in my opinion, what we heard last night is probably the most definitive timeline that ASHMUFAREH has brought to us. I'll explain all that in the replay. But do you know something, guys? The reason I used start your engines is because it really does depict where we have come from and where we are in ONPASSIVE. We had the idea. We got the blueprints, we built the chassis, we put all the panels on the car. Then we got to work with designing the most powerful and fantastic engine that you have ever seen in your life. We put it all together. We tested it. We then took it onto the road, round and round the tracks. We have done the qualifiers, and we are now sat on that grid ready for the race to begin. This is why I'm saying, let's start our engines, because we are literally ready to go. What we heard from our CEO was absolutely phenomenal, to be, in my opinion. If I sound a little bit excited, it is because I am damn right I am excited at the moment. I couldn't sleep last night. I've got bags under my eyes. My head is spinning, all because of the information that we were given last night by our CEO. Truly amazing, very, very exciting. So here we go with today's recap of September the 1st, Thursday night's webinar with our CEO, ASHMUFAREH. So before Ash came on there, Mohammed Kamal, our COO in Dubai, he said, guys, please stop reaching out to him personally, asking him about what is happening in mid-November, about all the rest of the questions that he's getting on a daily basis. He said, you are founders. Be professional about your own business. There is no need to message him or any other leaders about these types of matters. We are in the process, and that process is continuing and will happen. Be patient and wait for the company and our CEO, Mr. ASHMUFAREH, to announce it. Chris Johnson then came on, and he said a huge apology to the deaf community for not having a closed caption within the Zoom there available. We are trying our hardest to sort that out at the moment. There is quite a lot of problems as far as live webinars is concerned with closed caption, but we are trying to look in that. But in any case, guys, there is only a short waiting period before we have OConnect. So in the future, this won't really matter at all anyway. But we do understand, we do want every single person to have access to ONPASSIVE, and the deaf community is certainly one of those as well. So Ash came on. Man, did he look absolutely at ease. He looked like a kid in a candy store, ready and waiting to give us something. Do you know what I mean? He had this aura about him that I really thought that I'm going to tell you something that is going to blow your mind. And boy, did he not disappoint. What he told us was fantastic, I can assure you that. He said that September is a month to remember. And I'll tell you what, the 1st of September got it off to a fantastic start. He said a special thanks to Timmy Johnson and Bill Musk for the beautiful backgrounds that we had there last night in the event behind most of the leaders. He also thanked the Hamon Group for their excellent webinar, for their tireless efforts and keeping the word of ONPASSIVE real in their company. And if you haven't heard the Hamon webinar with our CEO on it, it's on this channel and also in your back office underneath the updates section. He also wanted to say a special thank you to the OnPassive teams and endless hours of work and delivery for success in Hyderabad. I absolutely concur, because guys, we would not be here if it wasn't for their tireless efforts in Hyderabad. He wanted us to put our hands together for the team over there. And whenever we get the chance, guys, whenever you post, whenever you speak to them, whether it be by support or whenever you put anything in own networks in the back office, please give everybody in Hyderabad a big thank you. They have gone above and beyond the commitment that is expected from any company. There's been no sleep, not a problem, and the cost has not been a problem either. It is a do it or die attitude that has now filtered down to not only us, the founders, but also to the staff in Hyderabad. So what did Ash do then? He almost immediately opened up his screen to share, and he showed us that brand new website that came out on Thursday. 2 a week we're up to now. You can almost not look at the whole website before another one comes out. Absolutely amazing. He went over the features, the layouts, and the designs of what it actually looked like, and why we are going around and about having these websites like we are. He spoke at length about the importance of why these websites are so important. I won't go over on here, but if you go into your back office, into updates, the recording's there, and you can listen at length of what he was talking about, or why these websites and the features within them are so important, not for the company, guys, but for us as founders. He said it specifically. We are the heroes, not the company, but the founders. He said, I have to be very careful once again about what I say on these webinars. They are being recorded, and they are going to be shared with attorneys and also the US government. Everything that he says is on record, and myself personally as well, and many of the leaders. We have to be very careful of what we say, because everything, as far as OnPassive is concerned, gets recorded, gets documented. So it is important that every single one of you as founders, if you are doing anything with a video, that you are true to what the right words are. Okay. He said OnPassive will be a company that will make a difference for years to come. Potentially the biggest company that anyone has seen in any sector, not just the internet, but various sectors out there. How much of a wow is that? The excitement of OnPassive in the early days gave us the inspiration and motivation to accelerate and expand that change, the hope, but more importantly, the impact to the world. Most people didn't upgrade their dreams and goals of where the company was going. And I've seen this firsthand, that as we have progressed over the 4 years, many of the people who are founders now are still stuck in the old mentality and the old model of how things used to be. You really do need to break free, break out of that old mentality and model, and look at what is in your hands as far as a founder of OnPassive is concerned. The bottom line, we are on track. And he gave us last night the best definitive timeline that I have seen or heard in 4 years as far as ASHMUFAREH and OnPassive is concerned. So we are on track, and it is going to make a difference, because OnPassive is becoming an absolute beast, he said. The founders who have no presence and are not engaged, they have no chance. Now, what does he mean by that? All it means is, if you are engaged, you are logging in. That is being engaged, guys. Nothing more and nothing less. Obviously, if you are more prominent, if you do videos, if you do a lot of writing, etc., then you are more prominent in your presence. But everybody who logs in on a daily basis, everybody who listens to these updates that I do, or Marty does, or Chris does, you are all engaged. You are all there as founders doing your thing. So as long as you're doing that, you're absolutely fantastic. He even went on to say that does not mean being visible on video, just focused on your business, attending the webinars, and be dedicated and committed to what we are all about within ONPASSIVE. Remember, guys, you have to be committed to succeed. It's as simple as that. It shows so much if you haven't got that will and commitment to want to get to your own goals. There is much going on behind the scenes that have already been done. We have been telling you time and time again on our updates that everything is in place. This includes products that we have never ever seen or heard of yet. Some of these are actually done, and he hasn't even told us about them. We're just going to see them one day in our back office, and we're going to go, wow, what's that? A brand new one. Thank you, Bill Musk, for your super sticker. That's very kind. ONPASSIVE decided to do more behind the scenes and reveal it to the founders when Ash decides. Why? Because as far as the company is concerned, as far as we are concerned as the founders, we want you guys to be on track. There is no point in saying that we are producing a product, because all you're going to say is, well, where is it? I haven't seen it, and all these. So sometimes it's better just to do it behind the scenes and then release it when it is ready. This includes products that we've never heard of, ever seen. But one thing he did say, and this is big, big news, guys, is the digital ecosystem is done. It is a done deal. Just one of the new products that we haven't seen yet will change our lives. Now, I don't know what that product is. I don't know what it does. I don't know what sector it is targeting. But even that one thing alone, it's going to change lives. It's going to change our lives. How cool is that? As ASHMUFAREH himself says, stacking the cool. Everything about ONPASSIVE does exactly that. Layers upon layers upon layers of extras that we have not been asked to pay a penny for. We are going to make a huge difference in the world in the following areas, he said. We are in the future going to be minimizing crime. We're going to conquer poverty. We're going to have more education, better for the global population, a better, healthier population. Those financial burdens that absolutely drain people, they're going to be a thing of the past, because people will have the financial freedom because of ONPASSIVE. The world will know the founder's name, not the name of ONPASSIVE. How cool is that? So he then talked about products. He said, in a few weeks, we will start launching ONPASSIVE products. Not months, in a few weeks. Okay, big, big news. The public won't be able to purchase these products unless, as we said before, they go through a founder first. Remember, we as founders are the first port of call. Everybody from now onwards has to go through a founder to get into ONPASSIVE. Our founders will all be set to do business very, very soon, and it will happen well before that big event in November. I'm not going to mention it here, okay? If you want to know more about it, go into your back office, listen to the update. We are 99% sure that that is in the bag. He said it last night. The big event in November, everything is gearing up towards then. Why is that such an important event? Because we cannot get there without having products that are ready for sale for the public. Does that mean we're going to wait till then? No, it certainly does not. It means within the next coming weeks, we will be having products that will be going to the public domain, whether they be free or whether they be for sale. But one thing's for sure is they will be ready. We'll open first with 3 free, as in not paying, products initially. Now, he did tell us what 2 of these free products are going to be. The first one he mentioned, and he showed us in the back, in his screen as well, how it is all coming along. Again, I'm not going to talk about it on here, but if you want to see it, if you want to know more about it, watch the video, the recording in your back office. But the number one that's going to be free for everybody, not just founders, but for every single customer, is Mail. How cool is that? How cool is it for us to get these people into OnPassive through our referral links just by saying, hey guys, I'm using this fantastic brand new mail service. Check it out. Go and have a look. It's totally free. Here's the link. Click, put their name in, put their email in. Guess what happens? Not only are they using it, but they're also part now of your genealogy. It hasn't cost them any money. It hasn't cost you anything. But one thing is, OnPassive then starts getting to work on your behalf by giving these people snippets of other things of OnPassive and OnPassive, all about OnPassive. And one of the things they are going to love, like, and want to buy. And then you get a commission. The other free product he is going to launch at the same time is ONET. Oh my God. ONET free for everybody. That means that everybody who is now on social media will be moving over to ONET. We all use Facebook. We all use Instagram and YouTube. I'm on it now. And TikTok and Telegram and Twitter. All of these, WhatsApp, etc. They are all social media. All you need to do is go on there, say, hey guys, I'm moving off this now. I'm going to this brand new social media network. It's called ONET. Here is my link. Check it out. Where do you think people are going to go? What do you think they're going to do when they see it? They're going to love it. It's brand new, AI driven, has all the best disruptive technologies involved in it. They are going to love what they see. This is the best marketing of products that you will see out there. To kid you not, it really is. Rick Cosen, thanks for your super sticker. So where did we get to? So 2 free products, Mail and ONET. Okay, he also spoke about OConnect is one of the primary paid products that will be offered initially. Okay, he didn't say when, but he said it's going to be one of the first ones that customers will be paying. Now, there's going to be various ways for people to pay. There's going to be packages, individual products. There's going to be bundles, all sorts of things as well. He did go through a few products that we know about, which are going to be one paid or going to be free. Tracker, that's going to be another paid for product. Trim is going to be completely free. Again, comes with a referral link. You can say, hey guys, I'm making some really cool trim URLs. Check it out. There you go. The next one is Bless. Now, he spoke at length about Bless. It is going to be completely free to use for everyone. He said it is crowdfunding. It's not a business. It is to raise money. So there's no fees. The first one and the first company that has ever given a crowdfunding platform for people to use for free. That means 100% of the money raised goes into the hands of those who need it. He specifically said, when crowdfunding becomes a business, then it's not crowdfunding, is it? It then is a business. And so it gets completely away from what people are trying to do. So, okay. And then he went on to say, tentatively, he said by mid 2023, so that's halfway through of next year, many other products will be rolled out to the market. They're going to be free, both free and paid. We don't want to overwhelm the market with the release of every product at once. How does Apple do it? Okay, build it up, release it, say it, okay, and then drip feed it through to the customers who are out there. They're going to love what they're seeing. They're going to be waiting patiently, intently, excited for the next one to come out. This is how we do it, stacking the cool time and time again. We also have new products that will be announced. They will just appear in your back office, and in 6 or 7 months time, everything will be rolled out as well. We're at this stage where we can only now move forward. The heavy lifting, he said, of each product is done. We are now grooming these products to perfection and putting the finishing touches on many, many of them. A new advertising campaign is going to be rolled out, and this has been refreshed at the moment. If you are plugged in, you will see on this channel and many other channels in your back office that there is a new corporate promo video that's out there. This is just a snippet, guys, of how they are doing it in Dubai. We have got new editors now who are working from us, who have come from some of the biggest names in the media services that are now working on our behalf over in Dubai. It is really, really cool. We will exhaust you with the inventions for every aspect of your life: energy, industry, health, humanity, and many, many more. He then went on to talk about launch. That's what we all want to know, don't we? He said, we don't want to use the words of soft launch, hard launch, medium launch, over easy launch. We are using any launch technology, but at terminology, he said, but launch. Okay. We are in the process of rolling out ONPASSIVE. He gave a very, very good analogy of it's not about the date. It's not about the event that is important. It is about being successful that is more important. Having that one date in mind does not mean you are going to be successful. It does not mean that everything revolves around that one date. What is more important is to make sure everything is right, to make sure we are going to be successful. This is how we do it. This is why we are different, and this is why we are making a difference. He went on to talk then about the pay structure. He says, charging for some digital products, there's going to be various ways that we are going to do it. Why? Because we want to make sure that it's not a standardized way of earning commissions or earning money. Some will be monthly, some will be single charge, some will be annually, some will be trial periods, and then you charge after a certain amount of period. Why is this important? Because it makes it a dynamic system for income and payouts. That is important for us. He did talk a little bit about the merchants that are going to be used and how they're going to work, and etc. If you want to know more about that, again, listen to the recording. So the first portion, he spoke about how the breakdown of the 100% of money comes in for somebody who has paid for a product, how it gets broken down. And he said the first 50% of the portion, okay, that comes in is going to be going towards the company payroll, marketing, the benefits for the employees, rents, bills, taxes, all of these sort of things that you have to have as fixed charges for any company. 50% of that is going to go to the company first. And then the rest of that is going to, then he said there's going to be a small proportion, okay, that goes to the company for innovative ideas, etc. And then the rest goes to founders and resellers. The revenue generated for some physical products, he also says, will be exclusive just for the company and some team members. Why did he say this? Because that wasn't initial part of the deal. He promised us as founders an ONPASSIVE digital ecosystem with products and services. There was never any mention about physical products, and it is up to him who he shares that proportion of revenue with. He said in the second half of September, there will be more information on packages and how all that will work. He also said that in September and going forward, there's going to be more. In fact, he didn't say in September, he said coming soon. There's going to be events around the world and in the USA. They include product releases and things we have not seen before. One of the events is still coming. You will be able to see from space. Remember that one? He said a long time ago, 6 months ago, he said, you'll be able to see us from space. This is not going to be in Dubai, and he actually has to be there for this one. So get your thinking caps on for that, guys. Soon we're going to have one website a day, he said, and for each name there's going to be loads and loads of benefits. Why? Because it is of value to the customers to give you a new website. How many times have we revisited a website 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, a year down the line? Still looks exactly the same. Nothing's changed. You don't even know if there's anybody there or it's gone or whatever. With ONPASSIVE, every single time that we have a new website, every single time somebody goes back to our websites, what do you think they're going to see? What do you think they're going to think? Oh my God, there's real people here. They're working on it on a daily basis. These guys know what they are doing. It breeds confidence. It exudes value. It exudes knowing what we are doing. Don't you think you stand a much better chance of people clicking on your website, looking around, if they have that confidence? I certainly do. So he said, you are not the product, okay? And you have, because you have your own domain name and identity, we are going to make you the heroes. How many times has we told you this on a daily basis? Not just one replica site that is seen by millions, but one fresh one every single day. He said, if you get what I said today, then this was the most important meeting we have had to date. Where do we go from here? I'll tell you where we go to here. Next level. That is where we are going from here. This is why I said, ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. We are ready to go. He said, remember, there's going to be different events in the USA and other continents will be happening. One of these is going to be seen from space, but Ash has to be there. It is a massive, massive update that we heard yesterday, guys. I cannot give it the dues that you guys want from it. I am so excited about what I heard here yesterday. A massive thank you to Daryl Cook, Janet Butler, Dan Street for helping Peter Sarer with the notes. They really are fantastic and give you a very good written update of what was said last night. But I can assure you, every single one of you out there right now, the best up-to-date, precise timeline of a update webinar that I have the privilege of being on. And I'll tell you what, guys, if you are not excited right now about where you are and your position as a founder in this gigantic company that is going to hit the world, then you really need to give your head a big wobble, or the very least, get engaged and know what is going on. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. So glad that you've managed to join me on here live. Love every single one of you. I will all see you on Saturday tomorrow. I'll do a quick update tomorrow as well. I'm off now in a couple of minutes to have a meal with Jane on her birthday, grandkids and my kids as well. Thank you so much for the super stickers. Thank you, everybody, for supporting me on this channel. It does not go unnoticed, and I love every single one of you. That's it from me. Get out there, guys. Start spreading the ONPASSIVE news. Why? Because we are coming. That's it from me. Bye for now.